Hello everyone and welcome back to the stream. It's a new week, it's a new day, and we're going to go back to Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance. I've been exploring it quite a bit. The first stream it was basically a wide open world. In the second one we started to run into some troubles with the dark version of the castle, and now I feel completely lost. We did manage to make a fair bit of progress last time. So I'm gonna try to find my way once again, perhaps with some help. If people happen to be there, we'll see. Let me get the prep screen out of the way. Here is the game. Make sure OBS is not covering the chat, because that would be awkward. Okay. And here we go. 106.6%. Now that's a number you don't see every day. So, I'll need to get my bearings, because I'm pretty sure... Let's see... So, the area in the middle there, we explored a lot of that. And it turned out to be an area we sort of missed out on before. We went through there as much as we could, and then I went back to here, because this is where you can switch to the dark area. And that's where we are, basically. I'm not sure where to go in the dark area, but... I do know that I can do this. And that's about it. So we'll have to look around carefully. I'm not sure if I learned anything new or important. I remember being happy that I explored the area, but a little disappointed because I didn't find any powerful magic effects. Okay, slide. We should remember that. I'm pretty sure we've had it for a while, but I'm always pretty forgetful. Okay. So in terms of mobility, we're not that different from when we last came to the Dark World. Which is fine, but it worries me a little bit. Well, let's just have a look-see around and see what we can find before we give up hope. Finding all the dead ends is just part of the Metroidvania experience, after all. So yeah, new week. I'm pretty happy about how this week has been going so far. It's been tough, but not bad at all. You know, between a week that's difficult to get through, but that ends up giving you progress. Oh, I wonder if we could destroy this. Okay. Between a week where you are just doing nothing and a week that's really tough, but you end up making progress, I prefer that. Life's not about avoiding obstacles, but overcoming them and all that. I'll try not to turn this into a list of self-help cliches, but... yeah, we can't get through there yet. Even though we have the wall breaking thing. So that's one dead end confirmed. Oh, almost got me there. The sky background does look very cool still. Man, this game is such a step forward in terms of the art. It's kind of a step back in terms of the music. It's such a shame. People might expect the visuals to be more important than the music, but it's not necessarily to me anyway. I've actually bought games in the past purely due to a moment defined by the music. Like there would be a moment where the music and gameplay came together and really spoke to me, and the visuals played some role in that, but the music more so, you know? I guess it does differ from person to person, but music is still very underestimated from time to time. Like a game, unless it's intended for that purpose, a game without music is almost unplayable for me, with nothing to fill that space. And the notion of playing a game while putting on your own soundtracks in the background, once again, unless it's a game designed for that, is very weird to me personally. I know why some people do it, but that's not for me. If I'm playing a game, I want the full experience of it, and the soundtrack is a critical part of that. I learned a few hours in that there are absolutely no secret passages that you can break open with your whip. There are secret passages, but you can just walk through them when you run into them. So really had to change my way of thinking when it comes to finding secrets. In the end, it still comes down to rubbing up against a lot of walls. Oh yeah, money. Right, we got this item already by activating the machine. That's how we got the rock breaker ability. Just refreshing my memory a bit, you never know if you're missing something. It takes a while for the item to show up as what it is, doesn't it? And when I'm just autopiloting, you'll still find me hitting the walls a lot. I'm sorry about that. It's so ingrained in my way of thinking after Symphony of the Night and Circle of the Moon. That's why I was so grateful to have an ability that actually attacked, like, everything around me. Right, this area again, but with a green sky. This very, very awesome looking room. Oh. Did they do that before? They probably did, and I forgot about it. They call it a flying bone, but it is clearly multiple flying bones. Shaking my head right now, Konami. Giving things incorrect names. You wanna face the Bible? You evil critters can't stand up to that. Okay. This room should be thoroughly explored already. So I'm not sure why I'm doing this. Just making double sure everything's as it should be, and we haven't missed anything. And also, we're getting pretty close to a new level up, so long as you're killing enemies and picking up money, no time is truly wasted. Or at least that's the line I resort to every single time I waste hours not finding the correct path. Let's see. So there was a path up there, but... I'm gonna stick with the Bible for now. Let's see, this is where we fought, Maxim, right? Or rather, his evil incarnation. So sometimes I record stuff with OBS and I'm super worried about accidentally pressing the stream button. Because sometimes a client will ask for a video example of an animation because they can't open the project file, right? But what if I accidentally stream their highly confidential animation to Twitch? I mean, it's usually not that big of a deal. It's not like I signed $1 million contracts for that stuff, but you still want to have a certain bond of trust with your clients in the end. Right. We're basically running into the exact same situation we did last time when we came to the Dark World. We couldn't get anywhere. There's just that hole down there is kind of suspicious, but I can't actually get through, so yeah. You almost got me there, twice. But I was able to not get hit through marvelous feats of clumsiness. Okay, I'm gonna check the path down there for a bit. And if that doesn't turn out to be anything, we'll have to go back to the door that was supposedly sealed with a magic spell. You see, we did get an item from Maxim when we defeated him. Or after we defeated him, rather. Which was supposed to open something. I'll have to double check in my equips once I save the game. Let me check. As a memento. Yeah, it doesn't actually say what it opens, even though they definitely mentioned it opening something when I received it. Well, I'm sure we'll find out in due time. Oh hey, finally, that level up. I did say we were close, but it still took a while. Right, so we're heading back down here. We've been here before, but we stopped exploring this part at some point for some reason. I remember there being mirrors, yeah. Did that guy just jump out of an already broken mirror? Talk about bashing in open doors. Right, well, let's check down here once more. See if there are any conspicuous doors. And if not, we'll go back up there and see if Maxim's bracelet helps us. There are also the rooms with these special numbers or puzzles to consider, but those seem to generally go to shopkeepers, so I'm not sure how required they are. Ooh, the melty zombie again. Distinctly horrific looking, but not all that dangerous when it really comes down to it. Right, so if we go back to the right again, what will happen is we'll end up in the same area we were actually at when we went to the Dark World, so not sure if there's much point in doing that again. So I'm thinking we want to go down here at the first opportunity. So the amount of secrets I've actually found so far in walls is 1, by the way. 1 secret wall. It's not all that impressive. Compared to how many I found in Circle of the Moon. It makes me wonder if there are many secrets in this game. I mean, I know there are some, but... So that's the reason why I keep awkwardly hugging the walls. Right, so we can approach this room where there is an unexplored part from 2 sides. Have we not been here before, perhaps? Earth Ring. Right, nothing else to do here, but that Earth Ring was a new thing. Let me check it real quick. I'm not sure if it's essential, but... Increases the strength of the Holy Book. Ah! That makes sense, I guess. That happens to be the one we're carrying, so... Very good. I'm glad to have it, but... I guess we might as well wear it, though I don't think it'll make a visual difference. Man, we have a lot of good items, though. Yeah, I'm guessing it's just a hard number increase, then. That's fine, too. Would have been cool if it turned into the King James version or something. Right. Okay, this is actually the false wall I discovered at one point. But that leaves me with nothing to do down here. Because we also can't get through the room there, so... That's a pickle, isn't it? We haven't found any other portals that lead to the Dark World either. Which is pretty crazy when you think about it. I mean, it's a whole different castle and there's only one way to get here. I guess we might as well check to the right once more before we go to that one area I mentioned. Nani? It surprises me every time it happens. Okay, yeah, it does increase the power a lot. That's like a 150% or more increase. I'm guessing we already got whatever was up on here. Oh, that's a lot of melty zombies right there. Okay, there's another save point here, so let's make grateful use of that. I also have no more coffee left. Alright, this room. Pretty much the only room so far that's completely populated with mermen. Yeah, and that leads us back here, but we've already done all we could here, I think. I can check again, but I distinctly recall there being an impassable wall or pillar between us and the rest of this area. Yeah, this is where you activate the machine so you can get the stone bit thing. Meaning we've already done this and there's no point in doing it again. Not even sliding into the walls works. Right, this is exactly what I recall. There's an impassable sort of wall thing here. It looks like the kind of thing you need to push a button to remove, because our powers aren't doing it. Meaning we have to go all the way back around. Which means we'll have to check the area up there once more with MK's bracelet. If that doesn't work, we'll have to go back to the light world and explore more that way, I'm afraid. I have thought for sure my saving grace would be in the dark world, but Perhaps I was too hasty in assuming that. I just figured returning to this area that seemed so impassable with new abilities and options would automatically lead me to progress, but of course, the truth is we haven't actually gained that many mobility options and whatnot, and I also just lost the Bible. Okay, yes, can you let me through? Thank you. Those iframes don't last long, I'll tell you that much. Well, let's put on the bracelet. Since we don't, since the Earth Ring is basically pointless in its current state. We need the Bible for it to actually be useful. And it accidentally got replaced with a knife. I wonder if these are good for farming. Sorry. Oh, we're actually going pretty quickly in terms of levels. Maybe the melty zombies are good for farming. There we go. Level up already. It took ages to get a level up in the other area. Music here is a bit nicer. It's a good thing they can't catch up with me. So yeah, a streamer I like, the Vine Sauce, Vinny, started playing Super Paper Mario recently, which I'm pretty stoked about. That's a somewhat controversial game. Like, definitely not. It definitely didn't get the universal acclaim that Paper Mario 2 did. But I think it's still a good game. I mean, even people who really dislike the way the game works can agree that the story and characters are very good. Like, there was a time, there have been a few games I've actually been kind of obsessed with in their day. And Paper Mario was definitely one of those games I was completely obsessed with for a while. Like, I actually did like a roleplay blog where I wrote as the as one of the villains, not the villain, from the game that I liked. Stuff like that. It was pretty crazy in retrospect, but hey, when you're young. Of course, this... I still really like the characters from the game, but I probably wouldn't write a crazy roleplay type blog with it. I like this weapon, but it is a bit unwieldy, isn't it? I kind of like the Bibles that stayed very close to you. Like, these ones are kind of at a distance, which means they're better for offensive uses than defensive. Compared to the Bibles, which stay close to you, making them more defensive. I do hope this isn't a waste of time, but if it is, we'll have to go back to the light world. At least we gained 2 levels, though. That's one thing. Man, it's been a while since I've been this stuck in a game, though. There were a few moments in Circle of the Moon where I wondered where to go. But there was never a time where I couldn't go anywhere. There were parts where it was actually too difficult to get through. That hasn't been the case in this game. There hasn't been a part where I thought, oh wow, I can't get through here with my current skills. There have been parts where I thought I literally lack the ability in-game to do this. Of course, when I say skill, I mean my own personal abilities, and when I say an ability in the game, I mean like an item or relic or what have you. Right, the cool church area again. I might have actually already done this with the bracelet, perhaps. But that begs the question, what does the bracelet open? I think it was mentioned last stream that it would be some time before it actually came in use. But then when? Here you go. We all have our crosses to bear. He shouldn't have crossed me. Right, we still can't get that health upgrade yet. Hint card? What? Hint? Let me look at that. Have I found other hint cards in this game? Okay. Wow, my voice. Have I found other hint cards in this game? Strange. Some spells can be cast multiple times, right? The red book and the dagger share a secret. Share a secret? Well, it sounds like it could be critical information if only I knew what that meant. Sealed. Still sealed. Even if I have the bracelet on. Even if I have this bracelet on. Huh. Well, let's just use a lucky charm for now then. But anyway, yeah, it's still sealed even with the bracelet. So where does that leave us? Up a creek without a paddle, that's what I say. But we'll just return to the light world and explore some more, I suppose. There must be places we haven't seen yet. Oh, he crosses quite a larger distance than I expected there. Even though I've seen it multiple times now. Yeah, I feel like everything would just resolve itself the moment I get something that, the moment I get something that allows me to jump higher or more. There are so many areas. Like, I have a double jump, but it's, you know... It's been very helpful, but it's not life-changing. At this point, anyway. Like, we need something like the huge jump you get in Circle of the Moon. Or the flying ability Alucard gets. By flying ability, I mean turning into a bat. Well, consider me stumped. We'll have to retrace our steps after all. Trying to remember other areas where we could spawn the shopkeeper under the right circumstances, but I'm drawing a blank. At least this looks cool. Ah, good, the Bible. So when it says the red book and the knife, does it mean this? Because it's more orange than red. Wait. Keep that in mind for next time we get a knife, I suppose. I mean, it would be kind of weird if you could actually open the door with a combination of a spellbook and subweapon, wouldn't it? Well, next time I find a knife, I'll not immediately toss it out like I usually do. It was tempting to just keep walking and pretend nothing happened there, but... This is where we fought the Eye boss in the very first stream. We made so much progress in that particular stream, but... The tempo always decreases eventually. Oh, might as well save again. Like, what would be a really big winner right now is to find a second Dark World portal. You know, to explore in the Light World and find another portal that leads us to the Dark World again. So we can explore more parts of it. Because it looks like this segment is kind of closed off. Alright. Well, I see no other option right now. Back to the light world. Oh hey, there's a small little cottage on the top of the building there. That's cool. Didn't even notice that. Anyway, this area is completely explored. Both light and dark. We are on our way to a new level up as well. Aha! Trying to think of rooms that I could revisit. See, there is one up here, but I'm pretty sure there's nothing there for us anymore. Yeah, there must have been something cool here, but what? I don't even remember what I got here. We just looked at this area in the dark world, but I'll give it one more look. Nope, nothing here. Ah, the nice music again. Yeah, I wonder what that hint card meant about the knife and the red book. Like, if I combine those, what will happen? I wonder. A nice and colorful save point. Speaking of exploring the light world, we could check out this area again, but the light world version, unless we're blocked off somehow. I don't even recall. Oh! You came to the wrong neighborhood. Oh. Yes, okay, I understand now why I didn't explore this place in the light world, because, ironically, the light world version is very dark. Do we have something that lights up? You know, for some reason, I never thought to use this item for anything. Why? Why didn't I think of it? I'm gonna save first. But we found the way to progress now. Just carefully looking at the items you have at your disposal is the way to go. When you see a problem, don't assume you can't pass it. That's the lesson here. Could just be the game gave you the answer long ago and you weren't paying attention. That's often the case for me. Okay, well, I'm very excited to find something new to explore. Let's go. Ah, much better. Face guard. I don't know why that was funny to me. It's just a face guard. It's not like it's a joke, but... Well, it's not as good as what we already have, so no thank you. Even with the better vision, it's still quite scary. I could have done this without the glasses though, probably. If I were a bit more brave. But considering how hard it was to see, I just assumed the game didn't want that. Hint card 2. We're getting these wildly out of order, but let's see. The eyes of the goddess statue point to a secret passage. Huh, we should try to remember that. Chaos Ring. Chaos Control. What does the Chaos Ring do, exactly? Now that I overlooked something so simple, like the night goggles, I'm extra eager to see what each item does. Holy Water, okay. Just a buff for one of our sub-weapons. That's perfectly fine by me, but... So the path below is basically just a better path. There's nothing secret up there. Well, okay. Yes. We can finally go into this area in the light world. Okay, let's equip something useful. Okay, there we go. I'm so relieved I found where to go. Of course, I might not be relieved anymore in a couple of minutes when this path reaches a dead end too. But hey, at least we'll have more explored. Oh hey. Hi there, creepy armless fish. I mean, most fish don't have arms, but you know what I mean. It's standing on 2 legs, but it doesn't have arms. It's strange. It's a fish, man. Have you heard the good news? Apparently he hadn't. Let's check to the left first, because that part actually goes to a dead end. So it makes sense to clean that out first. Ah, an upgrade. It's been a while since we've gotten one of these. Oh yeah. Heart max up. The sound of progress, my friend. So this place has mermen instead of melty zombies. Yeah, the light castle definitely feels a lot more alive and actually a lot more dangerous than the dark castle so far. Fascinatingly enough. You'd normally expect the dark world to be the more dangerous area, but so far that hasn't proved to be true. But perhaps that's presumptuous of me, because we've only seen a small part of the dark world after all. Maybe it gets really dangerous once you leave that small opening area. Okay, it makes sense to check out the upper parts here first. Since they will lead to a dead end, and that's fine, we just need to see. Okay, there's a boss there, and you know what that means. A boss means we'll get a new ability or some new cool stuff. So I'm very, very, very happy to see that ominous blue door right now. Let's go, let's teach this boss who is the boss. Okay, who goes there? Ooh. Sonic the Hedgehog? Oh no, it's a merman. This is the second time I fought a giant mer person. There was actually a mermaid in Shantae. That one was a lot cuter than this one though. Look at him posing there and pointing. Get him. That all you got? Okay then. I don't have the music clip on hand. I should just put it in OBS and play it. Oh hey, a health upgrade. Oh no, wait, actually we want the knife this time, but first. Life max up. So, knife and fire, yes? I'm not sure what the supposed secret to that is, but... Okay, and now we're here. We've seen this area many, many times, just not the light world version of it. Big skeleton. Now those are the names. This is a very ominous painting. It looks like the blood question mark is going to drip out from there. So this activated the machine in the dark world. So what does it do here? Just have a power up or something? I guess so. Heart max up. It's kind of overkill to keep doing that. I wonder if each sub-weapon has an ideal combination. Like maybe one works best with fire and one with ice. Because the way the book said it, there's some sort of secret to using the combination of fire and knife. So one would assume there's a similar secret to other combinations as well. Ah, yes. Okay, so here's the switch, which wasn't there in the dark world. It begs the question, has this opened in the dark world? And if so, what difference does it make? It's just a shortcut. Yeah, I don't see this being very mind-blowing, but we already knew from the start this was going to be a dead end. So I'm not too broken up about that. Yeah, this will just lead me back into the area up there, where we can potentially go back to the Dark World if we want, but we just came from there. Although, if we run across another dead end down there, we know that this place has opened and probably in the Dark World as well, so it's something to keep in mind. I'm not sure what it means yet for our progress, but you know what? Any shortcut is nice to have. It's a quicker way to get down here, at least. And I mean, isn't a time saver something worthwhile as well? Okay, I'm just gonna pop over to the save point before we move on down there. And explore what else there is to explore. But I am very, very stoked to have found this. Like, why didn't I just come back here and check with the glasses? I guess the answer is, it can get confusing. When there are two parallel versions of the same castle, it can get confusing to remember which one you've explored and which one you haven't. Not really an excuse, but that's the reason. Even so, we're here. Okay, so the humanoid ones are the mermen, and the ones that are just a big head on two legs are fishmen. Haha. Ooh. The blue stone. And what would that do exactly? Adds ice to attacks made with a whip. Fascinating. I don't know if it'll be very useful yet, but you know what? Why not add it right now and see it in action? No use speculating about it when we can find the answers by trying, right? It seems to hurt the fishermen a lot. But it hasn't, like, actually frozen them yet. Maybe they die too quickly. Oh. Yeah, fire doesn't seem very effective against them. Well, you do know the usual rock, paper, scissors relationship. Fire beats ice, ice beats water, and water beats fire. So it would make sense for fire to be ineffective against the merman. That's fine by me. Okay, time to go down here and explore further. Oh, hey, a slime. So that pipe spawns endless... oh, hey! Is that an equip or a cool item for the room? Hard gloves. I'm guessing it's just an equip then. That's a shame. I was hoping for more IKEA furniture. Okay, that was a lot of bats. We have reduced the bat population by a significant amount here. As an attack, I like this a lot more than the knife one. But I am curious... Boomerang armor. I am very curious about the supposed secret. Yeah. We know the score. What is that? Is that a hot dog? Nail of flat. It was not a hot dog. What does this relic do then? Increases strength. So that's like Symphony of the Night as well. Just a hard increase in power. Well, I'm fine with that. Though we don't really need more strength. We've already been wrecking house here. But hey, who's to say no against a little more? Oh. Here comes the part to be concerned about. This room was impassable in the Dark World. Oh dear. It seems the light world suffers from much the same problem in that regard. This room is impassable. Well, that once again puts us in a slightly awkward position, doesn't it? Wait a minute, I can't slide under there, can I? No, I can't. Well, having the Nail of Flat is very useful and all, but it won't help us progress. Until we've already found where to go, at least. Well, we did open a path in the Dark World, but I don't see how going back to an area we already explored, but more quickly, is going to move us forward here. So I don't have any incentive to return to the Dark World yet. I'm not saying it won't happen, but for now I don't see the point. So we're gonna continue moving and exploring through the light world. This thing just spawns endless slimes, huh? Well, some progress was made and some exploration was done, but where does that leave us? I guess it's time to re-explore the old areas once more. And I was so stoked when I found this area too. Oh, maybe this is why it was useful to go the other way up there. Because otherwise you'd have to go back through this nonsense. Doesn't really matter to me though. So long as I don't get impaled on the spikes anyway. Ow. I only hit like all of the spikes, don't worry. Well, the progress we have made has been saved, so... At the very least, even if I spend the next couple hours floundering and not finding anything, at least we'll have made some kind of tangible progress. But let's hope that doesn't happen, though. So we could go back to the left to the teleporter, but I'm tempted to go up one more time and see if that door is also sealed. Or still sealed, rather. One of the hint cards said something about the goddess statue, but I'm not sure which goddess it is referring to. Kick a flea man to death. Yeah, we should try to remember any major statues. Wasn't there one in the bone cave? Yeah, the cavern with all these skeletons. That startled me on the first stream. I believe there was a female statue there somewhere. I remember noting it because it was very different from all the other statues there. Or bones, I guess. I'm guessing it doesn't refer to this statue, it's just a generic decoration. We've seen several of them, so... Hey Lily, welcome to the stream, it's good to see you. Yes, kind of. So, to give you a quick update, I'm not sure if you've been watching for very long, but we went to that area down there. You know, you remember the area where we activate the machine? And you get that way you get the crushing stone thing for your whip. Yeah, the crushing stone. So we finally went to that part in the light world using our night glasses so we could see in the dark area. Killed a big merman guy. Got some upgrades. Got the nail of Vlad. And that's it. So we found some cool stuff, but ultimately I couldn't find anything useful to continue the story. Just general upgrades. So yeah, I'm actually still on the lookout for where to go next. I was wondering if you could do something to freeze these guys and stand on them, but... Because I really want that weird eye thing. But I'm guessing I need one of those big jumps that you get later in the game. If you do get it. I have to assume that you do. There have been so many places we can't reach. Okay, so what's interesting is this door says something else from the one in the Dark World. The one in the Dark World says it is sealed. Period. Nothing else. This one says something about a magic spell. Ah! That was surprisingly easy when I actually just tried all the options available to me. Well, I guess I found my way. I wonder if crosses would be the recommended way to... This goes to the final boss, doesn't it? The stairway? That's such a Castlevania staple. I have to assume that this goes to the final boss. Can you confirm or deny? Because if it's not, I'll head in here and try it. But if it is the final boss, I may have to back out and explore a bit more. What say you? You'd go for it? Okay. I will do that. Oh, finally! Thank goodness! Another portal to the Dark World, then. You know, I'm very elated to have found this at last. It's, But, what did I do in the room there? Because I feel like I activated something by pressing down A. I'm not sure what. Is that just a quick switch? This is a boss anyway, but... Uh-oh, what are you? Oh! Hi, Satan! Basuzu, I'm sure that's your real name. Oh, hey! Those look exactly like the little demon buddies you could get in the Symphony of the Night. Ow. Ow. The guy's reasonably easy to avoid, but he does hit like a truck. We should be careful to not take so many hits. He says, getting hit. Let's see. Oh. That was a bit unnecessarily extreme, but... Or maybe it wasn't, because, wow, this guy takes you down fast. Haha! You thought you could hit me, Pazuzu. That is a dumb name for a demon, let's be honest here. Pazuzu. Okay, there we go. Da, 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 da. Liddy! Yusta, is it really you, Yusta? Are you alright? Are you injured? I'm fine. Maxim had me tucked safely away here. Oh, I see. Didn't he come with you? Maxim's waiting for us outside, I think. Hey, what happened to the person that brought me to this place? You mean that you don't know who it was that kidnapped you? Until Maxim came to my rescue, I was blindfolded. I see. Okay, let's try to get out of this place. Yes, let's go. So this is where you've been hiding. He too is a bold man. No, Liddy. I shall have this maiden for myself. Yusta, save me. Damn, I must hurry after them. Okay, so... that moment when death just comes in and steals your girl. Oh, hey! We approached this from the other side at one point. And there are upgrades here. Okay, excellent. Man, it looks like things have really opened up once again. We need to thoroughly re-explore this area. Poison lizard? Nani? Well, the world feels once again very wide open and overwhelming. But that's okay, because that means there's so many things to explore. I don't even know where to go first, so I'm just running in a direction until I hit a dead end. You know what's kind of awkward? I could have gone here at the start of the last stream, basically. After fighting Maxim, I could have easily gone here. But I didn't because I was a fool. Okay, can the ice thing leave? Thank you. You've performed your services. Go away. Hey there. Ramiel coat. Increases intelligence, but otherwise. A silly hat. Okay. A glove soaked with much blood. Ow, the edge. Well, those are good equips. So, glove, much blood. Hey, Clive, welcome to the stream. Let's see, what did we just buy? Bloody glove. Let's wear this bloody glove. I'm not sure what the best choice is, and also I'm not sure what I just bought. I know I bought those two things, but what else did I buy? This one, right? Okay, well, that was interesting. Nothing story required, though. But I'm glad to have found it. So this is kind of a weird thing, though. I am in the dark world right now, right? Or am I in the light world and did I explore this place in the dark world? Because with some areas, I feel like I went in there through the light world. But, well, I'm very confused. Oh, I just casually walked into a boss room without saving. Great. Minotaur level 2. What would be good against a Minotaur? Can you... I hope this isn't considered cheesing it, but... I gotta say, those... Oh, did I waste all my potions? Whoops. But there we go. Boss defeated. Ooh, his head came off. Look, I can keep doing the jingle, but it's just not the same when I do it. Okay, let's save our progress here for a second and then see what we unlocked there. And isn't it cool when you find that one secret thing you needed to find and then the world just boom opens up, just blow it wide open. It's a great feeling. Steel tip. Adds a steel ball to the tip of a whip. Okay then. It's taking all my self-control to not start rhyming even more words to that one. Nani? Oh, nice! A castle drawing for in our little room. You know, the usual calm of the save room is ruined a bit by the crosses are doing. Ah, right. This is another room where we simply need some more mobility. I wonder, will it reveal both rooms if I take this up? Doesn't look like it. The easy way is probably to climb the right side manually and then go down on the left with the elevator. But I realized that just a little bit too late. Alright, there we go. Completely explored. Yeah, I mentioned this confusion on a prior stream, but I know that rooms that look like sky blue or cyan are explored in both dark and light. And I had assumed that dark blue means explored only in the light world, and green means only explored in the dark world, right? But some areas became green long before I discovered the dark world, so that really confused me. It's like, Like, is it not so much that you switch to the light or dark world, but that certain areas flip to their other versions? So in one version of the castle, some areas are light and some dark, and in the other version of the castle, the reverse, basically? Maybe I'm just talking nonsense. Holy ring! Can we stop falling in? Locked. Oh, that's fine. Having another tower at least allows us to make use of the better way to quickly reveal the whole room on the map. Namely, like this. Look at that one cross still rotating around us. Master lizard? Uh-oh. It's a master lizard. Yeah, it's so wide open, I'm just not even sure where to go. But I do like how much of the area of the map has turned light blue or cyan. Is that cyan? Apparently I don't know what colors are anymore. I'm tempted to go to the middle of this first, because there's one, a save point, and two, a kind of sort of dead end. But I think there was a teleporter in the light world. Turkey? Nani turkey. A closet, nice. Does this guy just defend against all attacks? Come now. No need to be so annoying. Man, this is a beautiful background though. Heaven's Ring. This is one of those enemies you need to let attack first, I guess. He just kind of stood there and took it. Well, that's fine too. He was just done with the whole being a skeleton thing. Oh, there's another Spriggan. Very strange enemy. Right, we need to make our way to that save point as quickly as possible, because we are bleeding healing items. We're bleeding them fast. I wonder though, ooh, have we ever seen a $250 bag before? Okay, apparently this is not a cute decorative room in the Dark World. Oh hey, it respawned. I wonder if this is a good farming spot then. Pretty spry for a Spriggan. It is locked. Yeah, I really do have to be a bit more cautious about getting hit now. So, a lot of people were waiting for a big Nintendo Direct to come out to happen this January. But, well, January has come and gone, but it's finally time. Nintendo has announced a Nintendo Direct for tomorrow. I wonder if they'll have anything interesting to say. A teapot and a teacup. Ah, adorable. There are definitely things that people have been waiting for, like Pikmin, for example. The Pikmin series has kind of been, well, I don't want to say abandoned, but it's certainly not seen a lot of releases of late. Anyway, we made it to the save point. Once I see Shopkeep again, I'll have to stock up on potions again. I completely neglected to do so this time. Live max up. Very good, very good. Okay. Until we can open that one locked door, this area is basically pointless for our purposes right now. So let's go back up. Ow. Cautiously this time. Don't want to waste all my health on the way there again. Like I've done several times now. And we should, when we have the opportunity, we should make another stop at the little room to put down our decorations. I mean, once you have a teapot, that really ties the room together, you know? Okay. He sort of noped out of there due to the enemies, but let's check that room once more now that we're... and again, 250. We found a prime farming location, ladies and gentlemen. Ruler sword level 3? Ha! I eat those for breakfast. Ooh, is that a necklace with a dollar sign? Ruler sword level 3. I bought more. I brought more shields this time. Yep. But yeah, I'm guessing the greed thing gives us more money. And also makes Yusta here look like a gangster. Or a rapper, I guess. Plate mail. It's really bright here. Oh, hey, shopkeep. Barrel helmet. Magic necklace. This magical necklace makes its user wiser. Actually, oh, we have nothing to sell. It is strangely bright here, though. Also, I'm... well, sorry about that. I noticed I had an email in all caps, so I had to briefly check what that was. Okay. Right, so we can head into the room down there and go all the way to the left for a little bit. Haha. I can do that too, you know. Pausing here makes those crystals go weird. I'm guessing the same reason as the fog. They can't handle alpha layers. Oh, hey, you're right. All them visual effects have to stop temporarily. Alright, heart max up. Now we can head down there and explore even more. I do enjoy this weapon quite a lot. I mean, I've heard of double crossing, but this is ridiculous. Yeah, it could be the palette switching. I kind of never noticed, I never really even noticed stuff like that until it's pointed out to me. Or I guess I subconsciously notice it, but... I guess I just treat it as a given of games from this era. Okay, so this is our decorative room. I thought the other room... Putting some furniture. Ooh, nice. So is this room the same even in the... Is this room the same even in the when you switch between light and dark? It seems that way. Okay, so we can head to the left, which is the Bone Cave, or we can go to the right. But the Bone Cave is such a familiar place to us at this point. We might as well go there. Alright, I wonder if they have bone spiders in this version of the world as well. So far it just looks like regular old skellies. Ow. Ooh, is that like a gramophone? Phonograph, sure, whatever. Ah, I see, there is an explanation for it. I guess that makes sense. Alpha blending is a very complicated process after all. This area doesn't look terribly different from its light world equivalent. Ooh. It's kind of like the bone spider, not exactly the same, but... However, it'll go down all the same. Has a lot of health though. My goodness. A bookshelf, very nice. Look at this statue. So is this a bird man wearing a fez? Must be an interesting religion. He's trying to... yeah. You could say that, yeah. He also has an unfortunate hole. Well, back, beast. Oh. We've killed the head, but the body is still going. Interesting. Okay, and another one bites the dust. I wonder if this means we'll be able to access this room in the light world now. That seems to be the case. Or in the dark world, I guess. At this point, I'm not even sure where I am anymore. Ah, right. So, block pushing then? Interesting. Yeah, so we need both boxes to actually reach the upper area. And here we go, heart max up. In the meantime, those crosses are still waiting for a target to hit. Ah, more box pushing puzzles. If our reward is a health upgrade, I'll happily do them. Let's see here. There don't seem to be many enemies around here either. A big problem I had with some of the puzzles in Circle of the Moon is that there were a lot of enemies around. I mean, those do make it more challenging, but... I'm not sure if this is actually the correct way to do it, but... it seems right. Because it works. Alright, give me that health upgrade. I earned it. A max life up. This is a scary room. Oh. Skeleton glass. They look more dangerous than they ultimately are. Oh hey, you see those guys in the background? Those bosses? It's like a reference. Boxes, everyone's favorite room. Yep, hey Massive Red Light, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you again. So one of the hint cards mentioned something about the eyes of the goddess. I wonder if this was the statue that came to mind, though I'm not sure if this is it. She is making a lot of bloody skeletons, though. Okay. We've almost... well, I wanted to say we've almost reached the end of this area, but there's actually quite a few twists and turns. So it all depends on how difficult it is. But so far, exploration has been going smoothly again. We haven't had this this level of fast and snappy exploration since the first stream of this game. That's kinda a general Castlevania thing since Bloody Tears started out with a statue crying blood. Right. That makes sense. Alright, going to the right seems the right call. For now. What is that? Bet you can't do this. Well, that was amusing at the very least. Can the crosses stop, please? Crosses, please. Okay, we'll just have to keep doing this until the crosses run out, I guess. This weapon is a bit overzealous right now. Remember the crying statue only in this game and also Haunted Castle and Portrait of Ruin. I see. Okay, just one cross left. Will he actually survive? Place your bets now. He survived. Hint card 5. And rare ring. And we're just raring to go. Okay, so what does the rare ring do, actually? Increases the appearance rate of rare items. That could be useful. Okay, and what does hint card 5 do exactly? They say there is a book with the power to summon monsters. Huh. Simon's Quest has the Camilla mask, Crying Blood, and Castlevania Bloodlines has a fountain with a statue that fills with blood. Huh. Seems to be a running thing. Those mimics just look goofy though. When you think of a mimic, you usually think of something a bit scary, but this thing just looks silly. And the N64 games have a statue too, I see. Nice. You have to love those little series, I don't want to say in-jokes, but recurring themes. Oh. How about we go save, because that's a boss room. Let's not leap into there. We are at full health, but I still want to absolutely make sure I won't lose any progress. I might be a bit extra paranoid now that it took us so long to actually get progress, you know? Feels like it's hard fought before he finally got here. Alright, I wonder what kind of boss this is. Okay. Well, that answers my question. It's very big. And very creepy also. There's like a skeleton inside of it, controlling it, sort of, kind of. Well, this is quite horrible. It's not actually that hard, though. Oh, until it curses me, obviously. Legion corpse. Nani? He doesn't even say it like that, but it's too funny for me to not do it. I'm really happy I have the Bible on me right now. Nice! No problem at all. Oh, Nani, yes. Bring it in. Look at this background. Wow. That was neato. What is this? Cypher's Charm. Hmm. Speeds up the rate at which MP are restored. Huh. That's good. Especially if I'm gonna be spamming my magic attacks a lot. Man, Legion is always a horrific battle. It's like that in every Castlevania so far. Okay, let's save and explore the rest of this floor. Considering I did get some email from a client in caps lock, I will need to probably stop at some point. I'm thinking around the 3-hour mark, so that's in 55 minutes. I'll probably call it done. It's too much fun to stop now, so let's say we'll stop at the 3-hour mark or thereabouts, and then I'll send you over to Nashlax, because he's also streaming again. He's really picked it up in a major way. I really admire his dedication. Streams almost every day for many hours. Ah, we needed to go up. Good thing I checked the map. I get turned around and sent in the wrong direction so easily. And when they say sent, I mean I just go in the wrong direction. I can't really blame anyone but myself. Ow. Ah, more boxes! I see, I see. So here's the thing. We need to get a box, at least one, maybe two over there. Let's just try a few things and see how that turns out. Not quite. Gravity? What's that? I guess I'm grateful games didn't have physics back then. Okay, now we should be able to push this one right to where we need it to be. I hope. Thank goodness they put that here, by the way. Imagine getting yourself stuck like that. Now, if you do this... Oh, I'm making it way more difficult than it needs to be. You can just push these down and then push the third one. What am I even doing? Or is it not as simple as that? Where's a fourth box when you need it? Right, so this one goes first. That's a given. Ah, there we go. The solution has elegantly revealed itself to me. Or has it? I feel like what I just did was much closer to what the intended solution is, but now I'm just not sure. Okay. So. Man fails puzzles live on stream. Okay. I think I'm starting to see an outline of what needs to happen here. Maybe. Probably. Potentially. Would I like a hint? Ooh. Maybe. I'll think about it. Well, I'll keep trying for a little bit, and if I end up getting further and further from the mark, we'll see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one needs to go first. I hope this isn't too frustrating to watch. I'm not exactly a master puzzle solver, I think that much is obvious. That wasn't my intention, but I kind of just slid out of the room there. Whoopsie. If I want him to be able to drop down between them, it can't go much further than that. Well, if you have a hint, feel free to share it. I'll just keep trying, but I'd be happy to hear any advice. You want all three boxes stacked on top of each other. I don't comprehend what happened just now. I thought they were gonna be stacked on top of each other, but... You don't want any of them on the ground floor like you're doing now, huh? That does put everything into a different perspective, doesn't it? Alright, there we go. Thank you for the advice, for the tip. Much appreciated. I was basically just approaching it from the wrong angle, it would seem. And no, it wouldn't seem that. That's what I was doing. Ow! Floodgate key. Well, it's a key. Keys are always good to find. Oh, we already have the right item equipped. Okay, another save point. How very nice. Alright, well, it doesn't open that one. Here's another question mark room. Well, nothing we can do here without a higher jump. So our exploration of the skull caves, or skeleton caves, or whatever, ends as thus. There's still a whole area to the right left to explore, which we should do. Feels good to have explored so much, though. The second stream was definitely an uphill battle, but it's all coming up used to now. Another save point, how convenient. I feel so safe right now. Yeah, we should make a note of visiting that one room at the bottom there in the dark world. Or light world. Like I said, I'm completely lost as to on which side I am. See, I think this is the Dark World, but I had that rant before about not quite understanding why certain areas get painted in this color and others in the other. So, yeah. It is fun to be playing this again, though. You know, streaming is always fun, but there were definitely like some low points when we kept doing the collectathon platformers. I love those games, but it's definitely, especially once we got to the PS1 era with Ape Escape and such, definitely felt like it was about time for a change. Even if those games are great, variation is the spice of life after all. And once I play a few of these Metroidvanias, I'll also be able to return to some platformers with renewed vigor, I'm sure. I should try to gather some recommendations. PS2 streaming is still gonna be an issue, I think, but anything for the PS1 or N64, I'm game for. I'm happy to try. There are also randomizers I could try. I mean, we did do Pokemon Fire Red randomized, and I bombastically proclaimed, hey, we're gonna do a Nuzlocke after this. And then I didn't. Admittedly, that's partially because I'm kind of nervous about that. I'm not very good at Pokemon, so what's gonna happen is I'm gonna lose Pokemon to really dumb, unnecessary, bad decisions, basically. It's better to just hit them with the whip. When it really comes down to it, it's better to do things yourself. Let's see, I think we grabbed a few items, a few IKEA furniture pieces here. Yeah, let's put those down. Now, isn't this a nice, comfy room? Okay, east is our next destination. Okay, these have a lot more health than their counterparts. Looks like this area might actually be more dangerous than its Light World counterpart. Or Dark World, I guess. Level up! That would also be my reaction if I got hit with that amount of damage. Yeah, those tiny devils are just like the little minion guy you could summon in Symphony of the Night. I said that before, but it's funny seeing them again. I thought they might be exclusive to that one boss battle, but doesn't seem to be the case. I should be careful not to just keep taking damage. Oh hey, pink witches! And they're called pixies here. Let's Okay, what's up here? An upgrade, I hope. It's it's a drumstick, fine. Those death sounds are still there, huh? Yep, they sure are. Now, to be fair, when Yusta comes in and hits you with the 69 damage, okay, immature humor aside. Well, when immature humor's off the table, I basically have nothing left to say. These flowers seem to be the same, though. Alright, the systematic way to do this would be to explore the areas that lead to dead ends first. And both sides do, so it's a matter of going right or left first. Let's go to the left, seems a bit more compact. Okay, I'm not gonna kill them again. They're already here for round 2 again, but I'm not gonna kill them again, he says, killing them again. Oh, water. Okay, it seems that exploring this area may have to wait. Like until a much later point, because we die quickly from that water. There isn't even like an amount of breath you can lose. You just take damage continuously. Another level up, nice. We are taking way too many hits. I need to be more cautious. I shouldn't even be defeating these enemies. There we go. Okay, from now on, I'm only gonna defeat enemies that are squarely in my way. Oh. Very nice. Let's break this open. Oh. Another portal, huh? So pressing down A warps you between these particular the Dark World portals, basically. And pressing up, I suppose, would put me back in the Dark World. I should try to remember that because I'm gonna forget next stream for sure. Why is she following me? These witches, man. Yeah, that's very useful to know. I activated it accidentally earlier. And didn't know what I did, which is why I was so confused as to where I actually was. I mean, I'm still confused, but now I know why I got confused. Ow. Medicine jar, okay. Not exactly an essential thing, but good to have. For the rest, this room isn't yielding too many results yet, but that's okay. Let's retrace our steps and go down and then to the right. We should find more stuff there. I'm trying not to pick too many fights, but enemies kind of follow you around. Oh dear. A boss room. Seems like we never run out of excitement. I'm gonna go save once more real quick, just to be safe about it. I'm in no mood to lose any progress. Let's see, what combines best with the axe? Fire, perhaps? Well, she liked it at least. Not sure if it's a very good weapon against this boss though. Yeah, that's a bit too anticlimactic, I think. Ooh, I like that. That could be really good, yeah. So did I actually save? I forgot already. I was not paying attention at all. Well, if I didn't, I guess that will be awkward. Ooh, this room is looking cool and ominous. Oh. Oh. It's just one of you guys. Oh, it's not. Nice. Good fake out. It's a really big one. Talos. It's kind of hard to deal damage when he keeps walking back. Ow. Interesting. So is this one of those enemies we're gonna have to pick apart? Piece by piece. His one leg looks rather damaged already. Ow. He's quite unpredictable in the way he moves. Bit tough to deal with, but... Oh. I just wasted an elixir. Well, whatever. It is what it is, I guess. Ooh. It's definitely very important to not get hit. Okay. Okay, we broke his leg. Oh, that was quite the Achilles heel there. I didn't expect that to kill him outright, but okay. Life max up. Heart max up. There's no water to, or blood even, to fill up this room, so we can't get up there. Not yet, anyway. That was quite a threatening enemy. Well, let's see what else is down here. Head back to the save point, and then... Ooh. Is that like a screen nuke? I like it. Should check left first. Oh, a diamond! Nice! I wonder if that's a rare drop. That's one of the more valuable items you can sell to the shopkeeper, so I'm pretty stoked about that. It's another hint card. It's hint card number 1, and we found it last, basically. Let's see what it says. Should be good. You die when your HP runs out. Remember to hit enemies with your whip. Okay, where is it? Somewhere there exists a mechanism for draining the caves. That's actually good advice. Or rather, it's a good tip. It means that we don't just have to go in there and drown. It means that there will be a way to drain those. Can't wait to find that so we can proceed further and deeper into this, to the caves. Oh yeah, mayonnaise. And another level up. You're leveling up at top speed. I wonder if I'm over leveled. Let's see. So, odd numbers, but odd numbers of what exactly? We have an odd number of EXP. We have an odd number of gold. We don't have an odd number of hearts, however. Okay, here, odd number. Well, not sure what to do then. Immense water drained away somewhere. Well, we found that rather quickly, didn't we? There's the mechanism for draining the water there. Well, that proves the hint right. Alright, so I could check the where the water was for a bit, or I could stop at the save point. I'm inclined to stop at the save point because we have street cattle hat. the pot calling the cattle hat. Something like that. We do want to save some material for next time, after all. I don't want to keep going until I end up stuck somewhere and then have to save and quit. Then again, I don't know if I'll ever get stuck again at this rate. There's so much left to explore. It's basically wide open, you know? Just gonna take a potion to be perfectly safe there. By the way, I didn't even ask this, but it's kind of important. Is the audio balance okay? Do I sound much louder than usual? Okay, let's just live and let live right now. Okay, there we go. Well, you know what? Let's look just a bit further. It's too fun to stop now, and we're not quite at 3 hours yet anyway. Like, the arbitrary duration of the stream doesn't matter a lot to me, of course, but it does to clients and other people you need to keep contact with, so you know how it is. Circumstances beyond my control. But yeah, we're gonna at least check out the area where the water was drained, because I want to. If you let that fire hit you, it does a lot of damage. There we go. If we keep doing this, we won't have to fight the enemies. Okay, no more water here. Very good. Arm plates. I wonder if this will lead to another warp. Leggings. Okay. Frodo leggings. That sound though. Yeah. Can only hurt him if he's attacking. Go on then, attack. Okay, these guys are not even worth the trouble to fight. Even if they make funny noises. There we go. You know, I was thinking to myself, I was hoping for a quick chill bit of exploration before we close off. But what if there's gonna be a big boss room at the end of this? And wow, guess what? Surprise! Well, let me figure out which combination works best with my holy water then. That's pretty good. Let's try it with that. So this is where you were. Return Liddy to me. Fear not, that maiden is now with Maxim. But why? Leave Liddy out of this. That maiden will play an essential role in the completion of this castle. What do you mean by that? This castle is in a transient state and is preparing for my lord's resurrection. However, the castle is not complete until these two castles have merged. In short, we must rid of your dear friend's spirit. Maxim is a man of great strength. It won't be so easy to do as you plan. You're such a good guy. He was born of my lord, so of course he knows ways to reinforce his power. When something is dear to you, its effect upon you becomes immeasurable. No, surely not. Not Liddy's blood. Stay away from her. Do not interfere. Now I will extinguish the candle of your soul. Okay, death. I'm sorry to say that the fire combination isn't really doing it for me. Okay, ice works a lot better in that regard. So basically, they're gonna sacrifice the girl to complete the castle. Is that the idea here? When I have to waste all my potions like this. Well, what is he doing now? Something dangerous. Can he stop running away when I'm about to use my weapon? Okay, there we go. Oh. And I thought it was done. Welcome to phase 2. Wherever you hit him, you get hurt, it seems. This is pretty rough. Oh, you can actually walk on this part. Okay, that's good to know. Otherwise, it would be a bit unfair, wouldn't it? You're too late. The castles will soon begin to merge together. Why did it say good? Did it say good? That was weird. Oh, finally, this is... Let's cherish this moment together for just a second, okay? Griffin's Wing. Yes. Alright, let's see what exactly it does. By pressing down, up, plus jump, the user may perform a high jump. Oh yeah. You have no idea how long I've been waiting for that one. So happy. Now the castle really is our oyster. An open book. Completely open to explore. Is that supposed to be a Michael Jackson imitation? Thank goodness I can actually jump over them here, because they take a bit more effort than I would like. Anyway, that's a way to close things off. We've defeated death. How about that? And finally gained the ability to jump really high. Woo! You can't do it in mid-air, though, it seems. Oh, you can! No, I can't seem to make it work. Well, let's just assume you can't do it in mid-air until I figure out a proper way to do it. I don't think we ever really need to use it in mid-air anyway. Anyway, I think that's a very good note to close things off on. Right, so it's a bit shorter than usual, but we made a lot of progress, which is the important thing. Let's see, how many percent do we have now? 152.6. That means we're about 3/4 through the through exploring everything. And must be pretty close to the end then too. Very cool. So with that, I'm probably going to end off. Not probably. I'm going to have to end off the stream now. You know how it is. I would really like to continue, especially now that we have so many things left to check out, but got a few other things to arrange, like I said, emails with caps lock and stuff. So, thanks to everyone who stopped by, thanks to Lily and Clive, and of course Massive Red Light for stopping by, it's much appreciated as always. If you're able, it would be cool if you could join the raid to Nash's stream. I'm gonna raid his channel now because he's a good streamer, likes to talk about game design. If you're able to visit his stream, say hi from me, and I'll see you all next time, hopefully sometime this week, but we always stream on Tuesday, as you know. So until then, have a good night, and I'm gonna send you over to Nash now. Bye-bye.